And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Houston Rockets. We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Moses Brown. Kyle Anderson is out there with Edwards. Then there's Edwards. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now Jones. Pass to Edwards. Anderson with it. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bogdanovich. Edwards can't hit. Outside Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Hauled in by Brown. And Dallas with possession. Here's Anderson. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Outside Hunter. Poke loose. Edwards with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Down low. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Edwards.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Nice floater, Bogdanovich. Some room. Got it off. He'll take it.
To the paint. Here's Jones. An easy 2 on the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Hunter. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Mavericks pull it in.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Pass to Collins. Edwards against Capella. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Anderson. Outside Edwards. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jones has got 5 points.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Over to the wing. Here's Collins. Rejected by Brown. And he gets it back. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. On the wing, Jones. Back to Edwards. The three ball. And the Mavericks, another three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Hawks call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Pass to Anderson. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Edwards can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. To the inside. Collins. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Edwards. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Young. Drops in the 3.
You start getting the feeling that Trae Young is going to be one of those guys that once he gets into his three-point motion, count him.
Edwards against Capella. Capella with a block. And he's able to get it back. And they pick up 2. Edwards got 9 points. Young with it. Outside Hunter. Anderson against Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Pass to Capella. Hunter with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Here's Edwards. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. And they're running. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Atlanta gets it back. Back to Capella. Brown with the steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Blocked.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Outside Hunter. Capella against Edwards. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Hunter.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Edwards against Hunter. Up top, Edwards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari comes in for Hunter, and Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba's checked in. Outside Herter. Top of the key. And too long on the shot. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Capella against Edwards. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Edwards. Three-pointer. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards got 17. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
6 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Jones. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Outside Gallinari. Inside. Brown with the steal. Edwards against Young. Edwards can't hit. Well, the Hawks shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Over Edwards. 4 on the clock. Called in by Brown. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup. He has 7. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won 1.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu checks in for Capella. Reddish comes in for John Collins. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. Outside Herter. Outside for Gallinari. Knocks down the long J.
Nice swing action there. Gallo, he simply squares up and rises to the occasion.
Jones up top. He's covered by Gallinari. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Jones has got 10 points in the game.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Reddish. Rebounded by Kleba.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Here's Jones. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Thompson. Back to Jones from the arc. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Right outside. Back to Gallinari. Five to shoot. The shot off that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Right with a steal. Out to the wing. Here's Gallinari. And so it's Dallas looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And Atlanta shooting just around 32% from the field. Danilo Gallinari out there with the Kongwu. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Delon Wright. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Gallinari, the pass to Wright. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Thompson finds Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Okongwu with the rebound. Outside Gallinari. Now here's Wright. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gallinari's shot is off. And for Dallas, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Jones. No good with the triple.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Wright. Here's Huerter. No good on the 3. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Here's Gallinari. 5 points in the game. And the 10-footer finds the target. Gallinari's got 7 points in the game. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Lets it fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Now that's just called working within the offense as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision, and then sees the open man.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Herter. And Dallas also making a switch. Anderson's checked in for Finney-Smith. Here's Reddish. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They recover it. Shot clock at 3. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Anderson. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Misses from short range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Hardaway against Hunter. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 8 points. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Here's Hunter following the score by Dallas. Pass to Wright. Over Kleba. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
He had a teammate wide open for a better shot. I don't know why he still attempted that with the D right in his face.
Chalk up 2 there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
So it's Atlanta now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Wright. The floater. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. Atlanta making some changes here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Reddish. And it's Young in for Wright. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Thompson. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Timeout. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
To the wing, right side. Outside Hunter. Back to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Up top, Young. Anderson covers. And that one drops. Young's got 5 now.
Now, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 15. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014. And 90 minutes in just his first season, B.A.
Collins against Edwards. It's deflected.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Right side, Young. Pass to Collins. Left side, Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Anderson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Out left to the wing. Young against Thompson. Young inside. Thompson with some nice D.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Edwards against Bogdanovich. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Atlanta has possession. Edwards, a pass to Edwards. Thompson outside. Edwards with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Good on the bucket. Edwards has got 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Hawks shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Young, the pass to Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the game with winning a national championship when he was in college, and he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Herter comes in for Bogdanovich. He's off on the second. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Here's Young, following the score by Dallas. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Brown. Thompson with it, picked up by Collins. Anna will take it the other way. There's Young with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Edwards against Gallinari. Shot is good by Edwards.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Collins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Here's Thompson. And that one's long. And Atlanta shooting only 27% for today's game. Pass to Collins. Over Edwards. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got his first 2 points.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
Now Edwards. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. A dominant. Mavericks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contact, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Hawks?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.